Visionaries, man, what it do with y'all? Welcome back to another video out in a bit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to talk to y'all about something today, man. And we just going to get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? Title of this video is going to be called Why You Feel You Can't Get Girls. Now, this could be a unisex video, so I might title the video Why You Can't Get the Partners You Want. I might. But since I'm a man, I'm going to get more to men out here. But anyways, man, so why you feel you can't get girls? Let me explain. You see, I'm not saying that you can't get girls. I'm not saying that at all. So let me say that title one more time. Why you feel you can't get girls. You see, the power of your feelings plays an important role. And the role it is that it plays in, it can influence you to do certain actions. I'm telling you what it is, man. Real talk. So, let me use some examples right quick. When you feel like you don't feel like working out, right? What would you do? 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna work out. I'm telling you what it is. When you feel like you just want to sit back and just, be lazy and do nothing all day, what do you think you're going to do? You're going to sit back and be lazy the whole day. I'm telling you what it is. Since I'm talking about dating in this video right here, like, let's say you see a person at a mall or something like that, right? And already in your mind, you feel like that person is going to reject you. So what do you think you're going to do? 9 times out of 10, since you feel like that person is going to reject you before it even happened, you're not going to take the action to do it. I'm telling you what it is. Or, or another way I could put it is, let's say you did take the approach, right? Like I just told you, you feel that you're going to get rejected, and therefore you made your own prophecy become true. Point I'm trying to get across is your feelings can't influence your actions, and I ain't gonna sit back and cap to you, man. Your feelings can't influence your outcomes. I'm telling you the game. You know what I'm saying? But point I'm trying to get across in this video, though, man, what it is I really want to say is, why do you have that in the first place? You see, I made a video about this in my Word of Trillionaires. And what I just said, like the power of feelings, that's basically what it is that I was talking about. But before I was talking about that, though, I was saying, like, where does you being lazy stem from? Where does you feeling like you can't get a certain person stem from? Because all of these things, these are coming from something. I'm telling you what it is. It came from something. You see, the thing is, look, man, this is what I wanted to talk about in the video. So let me just get this out the way right quick. Hold up. My battery just went out. All right, we back. But anyways, man, so why you feel like you can't get girls? Why you feel like that? It's 2 reasons as to why you feel like that. One, you're fapping too damn much. I'm telling you what it is. And 2, you feel like a loser. Now, let me explain number 1 right quick. Here you go, right? Every single day you just every single day out in this bitch, you're doing that. Every day. Day in, day out. Day in, day out. Every day. And I know it feels good. I'm telling you what it is. That's the fucking reason as to why you're doing that. But sorry to tell you on some shit, man. When you do that every single day, they got a side effect. I'm telling you, I'm sorry to tell you that, man, but it honestly has a side effect, man. And the side effect that it has is, motherfucker, it corrupts your damn mind. And also, it corrupts what it is I'm talking about in this video. When you're doing this every day, it's not the real thing. You're beating off to fake women, my G. Yeah, she might be real through a screen or some shit like that, but at the end of the day, you're not doing that in real life. You're not actually smashing her in real life. No. You got to steep so damn low that you got to go on your phone and you got to beat up to a female it is that you wish you could get in real life. Let me say this one more time. You have to steep so low that you have to go on your phone because you can't get it in real life. So you have to go on your phone. You got to get your Vaseline and you got to resort to doing that. And you think when you doing some low life ass shit like that, do you honestly believe you ain't gonna get no side effect? And you honestly believe you ain't gonna get no negative side effect from doing that? The side effect that you're gonna get is you're gonna get an insecure ass side effect. I'm telling you what it is. So why you feel like you can't get girls? Because you're doing this too damn much. I'm telling you what, when you're doing this every day, you're gonna have to think like you can't get girls because you ain't. You're gonna have to think like that shit. No ifs and motherfucking buts. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you the game. Like I said, I know it's one of the greatest feelings in the world. Trust me, man. If I had the opportunity to do that shit all day, every day on some shit like that with no side effects, motherfucker, I would do it. But it's a whole lot of side effects that come with doing that. And this is one of the major side effects when you try to mac with women in real life, right? So let me give you an example right quick. So let me think of a scenario right quick. So let's say you just finished busting like 5 nuts. I'm just telling you what it is. Let's say you just finished busting like 5 nuts today on some shit like that, right? So here you go. You just busted 5 nuts. It's probably like 2 p.m. You know what I'm saying? And basically you had to make a store run. You know, you had to go and get some groceries, right? You had to go and get some groceries, and like I just said, you just busted like 5 nuts. So when you was in the grocery store, right? When you was in the grocery store, you seen a straight up 10. You seen a straight up 10 just out of the damn blue. She just appeared out of nowhere, right? And you would love to go up and talk to her. Here you go. And since you just did that, you literally putting these women on a pedestal when you do that. So, damn sure when you look at a straight up 10 like that, you're gonna be saying, "Oh my God, she is so beautiful. Oh my God, she is so perfect." You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. But, so you're gonna be thinking that in your head, right? And you know damn well you want to say something to her because she's a straight up 10. Real talk. So you know good and well you want to go up and talk to her, right? But you have this feeling. And this feeling it is that you got inside of you is you feel like you can't get her. You feel like you can't get her, my G. Why? Why you feel like you can't get her? Oh, I know why. And you should know why by now as well. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why is simply because you're doing some weird ass shit behind closed doors, buddy. I'm telling you what it is. Jacking, you beat it off 5 times to digital pixel to woman that is not real. That's why. That's why you feel like you can't get the partner it is that you want. That's why. So point I'm trying to get across, man, this is what happens when you fapping every single day. When you're jacking off every single day. Every single time when you jack off, right? It's going to keep on delaying you. I'm telling you, I'm look, man, why am I saying this? It's simply because at this current moment, I am very high up on the days of NoFap. I am so high up on the days of NoFap, I literally forgot what day it is I'm on. I'm telling you what it is. I have no idea. But the point I'm trying to get across is, since I'm very high up on the days, I feel like I could get any girl it is that I want. Key word, I feel. So what it is I'm saying is, before this though, before I got high up on the days of NoFap, when I was in the process of beating off every single day, because basically this is what I was going to talk about. This is the number 2 thing it is I was going to talk about. I felt like a loser. When you're jacking off every single day, you're gonna unconsciously feel like a loser. So one of the ways of how feeling like a loser comes to you is, since we talk about dating, you're going to feel like you can't get no hoes. I'm telling you what it is. And like I told you, I'm not saying that you can't, because it is for some odd ass reason. Y'all men, some men, so I'm telling you what it is. Some men out here are still able to pull a woman while jacking off out in this bitch. I don't know how they do it, but one thing I will admit though, you still gonna get ED. Real talk, man. You still ain't gonna be. That person it is that you're dealing with. You ain't gonna truthfully be attracted to her because you're using digital pixels at the same time. So you're not gonna get the full effect. But that's for another video. So back to what the fuck I was talking about though. But that's when you're beating off every day, my G, you're gonna feel like a loser, and you're gonna feel like a loser in dating. And when you feel like a loser in dating, like I literally said earlier in this video, your feelings will influence your outcomes. It will influence your mind, and then, it's going to influence your outcomes out in this bitch. Or should I say it's going to influence how you perceive that outcome or some shit like that. Because I'm going to say it again, when you get high up on the dates of NoFap, you will feel like you could get any girl it is that you want. But when you're jacking off every single day, you're not going to feel like that, my G. You cannot feel like that. It is asinine. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you, man. And like I said, man. So, like I said, as I keep on getting high up on the days, that feeling of me feeling like I can't get girls or some shit like that, that feeling keeps on fading away. Every single day, I increase my days on NoFap, and I'm using real women over that fake ass shit. But that was number one I wanted to talk about. Number two is basically I just gave y'all a snippet of that shit. But number two is you feel like a loser. Now let me explain that. So this is another reason as to why you feel like you can't get girls. Another reason as to why you feel like you can't get girls is simply because you have been feeling like a loser. You see, like I said, I made a video about this on my Word of Trillionaires yesterday, and titled that video, I think I called it was, and I made a video about this on my Word of Visionaries as well. I said, you have to erase feeling out of your DNA. You have to erase feeling. You have to erase that feeling of losing out of your DNA, out of your spirit, out of your soul, out of your damn soul contract out in this bitch. Because I'm telling you, man, when you have that feeling of a loser, that shit is gonna fuck you up. But how did you get there in the first place? You see, you was the 99%. And since you was the 99%, then you being the 99%, that was all you know. All you knew was how to be a loser. You was taught to be a loser. Not just that, you have been telling your own self you was a loser. You have been telling yourself, you have been telling yourself that you was broke. You have been telling yourself you can't get women. You have been telling yourself that you're unhealthy, that you ugly. You have been telling yourself all of these things. And since you have been telling yourself all of these things, what happened was all of these things became a habit. And day in, day out, month after month, year after year, motherfucking even a decade, you have been saying you have been living in that type of negative lifestyle, some shit. That's all you know. So, so when it comes to like the dating aspect, right? This is why, here you go. So let me use another example right quick, man. Here you go, right? So let's say you went to a mall or some shit like that, right? And you see a beautiful woman or something like that. Here you go, right? Or, let's say you even got a crush or something like that, right? Here you go. You want to take the chance. You want to approach a crush. You want to, just make it do what it do with your, with the person is that you see on some shit like that. But what's going to happen is, since you have been a loser for so long, and losing was all you know when it comes to dating or some shit like that, right? You're going to feel like, before anything even pop off, you're going to feel like you can't even get the person it is that you want. Already, you lost already just with that mindset. Here you go. Here you go. You know good and well you want to approach her, right? You know good and well. But the thing is, that feeling inside of you, it's like in your hey, shout out to my Naruto shirt. But real talk though, man, that feeling inside of your damn gut area and some shit like that, right? It's going to tell you that you can't get the girl it is that you want. And then since you got that feeling inside of you, right? What happens? You ain't going to get the bitch. I'm telling you what it is. But I'm telling you, this is what happens though. This is why you feel like you can't get girls. Whereas if you were to change that feeling out of you, right? So if you were to, like, so instead of you feeling like you're going to get rejected, or you feel like you always get rejected and shit like that, if you would start to feel confident about yourself, you would start to feel confident in your dating life or some shit like that, then what's going to happen is all of that shit is going to get erased. But how do you get to that point? That's step one. Step one is you have to change your damn ways. I'm sorry to tell you on some shit. Like I said, so step one was NoFap. You're gonna have to do NoFap, my G. Real talk, you're going to have to do something that is extremely different than what it is that you was doing before. Because if you keep on doing the same shit, then guess what? You're going to get the same damn results. I'm telling you what it is. Motherfucker, I know what the fuck I be talking about. But yeah, man. Real talk, man. I'm going to say it one more time, man. I know how this shit feels. I know how I feel. Here you go, right? Before you even see the person it is that you want, you already down yourself before the shit even happened. It's called approach anxiety. But the reason as to why you have that shit is simply because of your negative self-talk. You have been talking very negative to yourself for years. Not just that, you probably didn't get the results it is that you wanted, right? And then when you didn't get the results you wanted on some shit, you overreacted. So then you kept on saying to yourself, I can't get girls. Excuse me. Anyways, man, but real talk though, man. So here you go. Oh, I can't get girls. You know what I'm saying? You kept on thinking negative about your dating life and shit like that. Day in, day out. I'm speaking from experience out in this bitch. And it kept on formulating. And on top of that, jacking off and shit like that. And then I expect myself to not have this motherfucking, I expect myself to not have this feeling of I can't get girls when I was in that thought process. If that makes sense to some shit. Man, please, man. Real talk, man. So I'm gonna say it one more time, man. At this point right now, my G, I feel clean. I'm telling you what it is, man. I honestly feel clean. I'm resorting to real women out in this bitch. I'm surrounded by what the fuck? But I'm surrounding myself with real women and shit like that. Real talk, man. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? And real talk, man. It's two ways you could go about this shit. It's either one, you be a loser and have the same damn results like I was just explaining, or two, you be a winner and you live the life of your dreams and you fuck all of these hoes in real damn life. You have all the women it is that you want in real life. But how do you get to that point? You get to that point when you are confident about your dating life. But how do you become confident about your dating life with some shit like that? It's based on the shit it is that you do on a daily basis. Are you motherfucking on NoFap? Are you getting to the money every day? Are you surrounding yourself with women every day? Are you putting yourself out there more? Are you taking action to bettering your health and shit like that? Are you going to make yourself feel more attracted? Are you going to make yourself feel more confident? When you keep on doing positive habits and shit like that, then what's going to happen is you're going to get positive results. But you keep on doing that shit all day, and you keep on telling yourself, I can't get girls. You keep on telling yourself that shit all day. What the fuck you think is going to happen? I'm telling you what it is. And like I said, that's going to make you feel like you can't get girls. I'm not saying that look, man, you could be in a negative state of being, and you could be jacking off every single day and still pull women out in this bitch. But the thing that's going to happen is when you're doing that, though, you're not going to be happy with the partner it is that you want. And on top of that, you might have ED. And on top of that, with some other shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might be going through arguments simply because you're not in your best state. Guarantee you. Look, man, and I'm going to make another video about this on my Worthy Trillionaires. Title of this video is going to be called The 1% Don't Have Dating Rules. Look, G, when you're the 1%, all of a sudden, all the dating rules have been all the dating rules have been turned off when you become the 1%. Motherfucker, I think to myself, I literally think to myself, I pull all the hottest women in the world and I fuck all the hottest bitches in the world. You want to know what these females do, my G? These females have no damn dating rules for me. Motherfucker, do you honestly believe these females have dating rules for my ass, my G? Motherfucker, please, I am the damn 1%. I'm telling you what, these hoes don't have no damn dating rules for me. Simply because I am on my motherfucking shit. But if I weren't on my motherfucking shit, if I were just beating off every single damn day, if I was in an insecure ass state of mind, I'm best believe these hoes will have all the damn dating rules on my ass and shit like that. Motherfucker, and on top, I'm a handsome ass nigga, so I'm telling you what it is, man. Motherfucker, these hoes' goal is to control these hoes' goal is to control like a, like a attractive man or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, man, these hoes is afraid of attractive men. The reason as to why they're afraid of attractive men is simply because, motherfucker, you're attractive. So therefore, you could pull bitches. Or you look like you could pull hoes. So what's going to happen is these females are going to be scared. But they ain't going to be scared of you. What the fuck? But they ain't gonna be scared of your ass. You see, I told you these females slick as hell. These hoes, these females ain't gonna be slick of your ass when you don't know that you're attractive. See, I told you these females, I'm telling you, these some insecure ass creatures. Since they're insecure, they want to make sure that, like I said, they want to have the control in the relationship. So what's going to happen is they want to see if they could find an insecure, attractive individual. And, the reason as to why they're looking for an insecure, attractive individual is simply because they want to find the insecure, attractive man that doesn't know how attractive he is. And when that person doesn't know how attractive he is, motherfucker, he ain't going to be, motherfucker, I'm Hugh Hefner. So he ain't going to move. Basically, what I'm saying is he's not going to move like how Hugh Hefner is moving on some shit. He ain't going to have the thought process of having multiple women. He ain't going to have the thought process of fucking multiple women. He ain't going to have the thought process of entertaining multiple women. He ain't going to have the thought process of that shit because he don't know how attractive he is. He don't know how much power it is that he got. See, I told you, man, these hoes scared of my ass. I'm telling you what, look, man, I made a video about this shit. These hoes love me and these hoes hate me. The reason as to why these hoes love me on some shit because I am the 1% man. I am the ideal guy. And these hoes hate me on some shit because I am the 1% man. I am the ideal guy. Motherfucker, I know how much I know the power it is that I go on some shit like that. I'm telling you the game. But yeah, man, other than that though, I feel like I got my point across. So if you like this video, man, stay tuned for some more videos. And we out. V's up.